Criteria you are utilizing to say our Prophet Muhammad alayhi to be a liar?
I'll tell you.
What criteria?
Let's go to Surah 9, 111.
Surah 9, 111.
I'll tell you why it says he's a liar. Miracle. Miracle.
Miracle, you call it for a miracle.
No, I was calling someone. Where is this boy? You can stay there and do that. Yes, please.
إن الله اشترى من المؤمنين بعد أقف التوراة وإنجيل وقرآن ومن أوفى بعهده.
There you are. Now, Surah. Don't get it from there.
Okay, I'm going to read the translation of you. Huh? All right. Verily Allah has purchased. Yeah, good.
Allah has purchased from the believers their lives and their properties in exchange for that they will have paradise.
Yes.
The fight in the cause of Allah.
Yeah.
So they kill and are killed.
And are killed,
It is a true promise.
Yes. Which is
binding upon him in the Torah and the Gospel and the Quran. Now this is the problem. The Gospel. That promise is not in the Gospel.
How do you know? Do you have the Injil of Jesus?
Jesus' Gospel, you have it in Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
No, that's not true. That is not true whatsoever.
You
know what?
go.
Now, you said Jesus' Gospel is in the Matthew and Mark
Luke, and John. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Sorry.
Historically speaking, none of these guys claimed they were copying down from the Gospel of Jesus. Okay? None of them. So now, before you start, again, that's my question was to you. What your criteria you are utilizing to determine that our Prophet Muhammad ﷺ to be a liar? You are utilizing the Bible. And this is a misunderstanding. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaking about the Injil. And Allah said in the Quran, Surah Al-Ma'idah, وَقَفَّيْنَا عَلَىٰ آثَارِهِمْ بِعِيسَى بْنِ مَرْيَمَ مُصَدِّقًا لِمَا بَيْنَ يَدَيْهِ مِنَ التَّوْرَاةِ وَآتَيْنَاهُ الْإِنْجِيلَ. That we gave Jesus the gospel. Allah never said we gave the gospel to Paul or Mark or Luke or to Matthew. So now, do you have Jesus' gospel?
Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
That's not Jesus' gospel. That's not
do you have Jesus' gospel?
No. Well, I'm going to have it.
No, then, okay.
Is that, well, I'm going to have Jesus' gospel.
Then if you don't have Jesus' gospel, how do you know the gospel?
Okay, I'll tell you how. That's a good question. You know, did you know, I'm not sure if you know or not, in your Bible, Jesus said, believe in the gospel. We know, historically speaking, amongst the scholars of Christianity, that when Jesus said, believe in the gospel, John was not written, Paul was not written, Matthew was not written, Mark was not written, Paul was not written. So which gospel Jesus was referring to when he said believe in the gospel?
His message.
Was it written?
His message.
Where is his message?
It wasn't written.
What was his message? Where is it?
What he was saying.
Where is it?
It was written in Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
No, Matthew and Mark. Matthew and Mark. Look, the earliest manuscript that you have for the New Testament is 100 years after Jesus. So how can you prove to us those words were said by Jesus?
Thank you very much. Hold on a minute.
You're welcome very much.
You and I, we are talking now. What you and I, we are saying now, is it written? Answer, is it written?
No, some people maybe write it.
I mean, is it written now? It's not written.
It's not written.
However, some people are listening to us now. Maybe in 20 years' time, they put it down. And they said, okay, gospel according to Mark or whoever is the writer. And they did what you and I said today in 20 years' time.
Why would they wait 20 years? No, I forgot 20 years.
Are you not
how do you know how do you know if they were trustworthy, truthful, honest people? Maybe they add things about you and me.
The only way we know whether they are trustworthy or they are not trustworthy is what they say if it is different from the personality of you and me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we know Jesus came to call people to worship one God. Not Trinity.
I do not doubt that.
Okay, so therefore when you read it, we know in the Old Testament says in Hosea 9:11, God is not a man.
Go on.
Okay, but those writers, Matthew and Mark and Luke and Matthew, they believe Jesus was a man and God at the same time. No, step by step to understand. So do you believe those writers, Mark, Luke, Matthew, John, Paul, believed Jesus was God and a man at the same time?
I will answer that question. But before I go for that, I don't want us to digress.
No, we're not digressing. No, we're not digressing. No, we're not digressing.
Remember, I said Muhammad
I'm here to establish something. No.
That's what I said.
Look.
And don't let us move away.
I'm not digressing.
I want to prove it.
What's your name again?
Femi.
I'm not digressing. Femi, I'm going to show Prophet is the most truthful person. Let us the biggest liars are Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Matthew, Paul.
Muhammad is a liar.
Yes. I'm going to establish that.
Let us establish it.
Look, did the Old Testament say God is not a man?
Yes.
Okay. The new writers or the writers of the New Testament clearly are going against what the prophets of God, of the Israelites, knew, that God is not a man. So clearly you cannot trust them. Take care of yourself. It was nice talking to you.
No.
Have a nice meal.
Please, you have not finished.